Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Kody Brown and Robyn's fierce argument captured on camera leaves family in total shock. According to production sources and those close to the show, the cameras were rolling when Kody and Robyn launched into a heated argument during a family sit-down intended to bring some closure to the Kody Pass property issues. The scene reportedly began with tension as Meri and Janelle confronted Kody about his financial decisions and Robyn's involvement. But what took producers, and the entire family, off guard was the unexpected turn the conversation took when Robyn herself questioned Kody's motives. "You promised me peace," Robyn said through tears. "You were supposed to fight for us, not drag us into more chaos." Sources say that Kody, whose temper is no secret, snapped back, "You think I wanted this mess? I've lost everything trying to protect you." Robyn reportedly stood her ground, prompting a verbal back and forth that escalated rapidly. Shocked silence fell across the table as Meri, Janelle, and even the camera crew watched the golden couple of the Brown family unravel before their eyes. Why this argument is so important? For over a decade, Robyn was viewed as Kody's favorite wife, a label that many of her sister wives resented. From the moment Robyn entered the family in 2010, things began to shift. She was the last wife Kody legally married and the only one he ultimately stayed with after Christine, Janelle, and Meri moved on from their spiritual marriages. So when Kody and Robyn began publicly expressing their unity while the other relationships crumbled, it only further solidified the belief that Robyn had won. However, this argument shows a deep fracture in their relationship, one that fans have long speculated about but never fully seen play out until now. This wasn't just a disagreement, it was a raw, emotionally charged clash between two people who have been seen as each other's only constant. Underlying tensions that led to the blow-up. 1. Kody Pass, the never-ending battle. Much of the recent drama centers on the infamous Kody Pass property. The dream was to build one big home for the entire Brown family, or individual homes for each wife, but the reality has been one big logistical and emotional nightmare. With Meri and Janelle recently signing off on the sale of their parcels, tensions reached a boiling point. Robyn reportedly wanted to keep her portion of the land, clashing with Kody, who now favors selling the land to cut their financial losses and end the chapter entirely. Their disagreement over land isn't just about real estate, it's about the legacy of the Brown family, their future, and who gets to control the narrative. 2. Financial pressures. Insiders say money is a major point of stress in the Brown household. Robyn was allegedly spending heavily on luxury items, including her children's education, home decor, and even rumored shopping sprees. Meanwhile, Kody has publicly complained about being overwhelmed by debt, having to financially support multiple households, and struggling to keep up appearances. During the on-camera argument, Robyn reportedly accused Kody of mismanaging funds, while Kody fired back that Robyn's lifestyle demands contributed to their financial struggles. "You wanted the fairy tale. Well, someone had to pay for it," he reportedly yelled. 3. Kody's personal crisis. Fans have watched Kody spiral over the past few seasons. He's faced rejection, the breakdown of multiple marriages, and growing resentment from his children. Viewers believe he's been projecting his inner turmoil onto Robyn, who no longer knows how to support him. Robyn has often played the role of Kody's biggest defender, but her patience appears to be wearing thin. During the fight, she allegedly told him, "You're not the man I married," and accused him of being lost in grief and rage. Family reactions, total shock and silence. Those who witnessed the fight were reportedly speechless. According to show insiders, Meri and Janelle were stunned into silence, while the Brown children, particularly those loyal to Christine and Janelle, were left confused and emotionally shaken. Some of the older kids reportedly told producers afterward that they felt bad for Robyn for the first time ever. That's a big deal, considering many of the Brown kids have expressed bitterness toward Robyn over the years, blaming her for their father's absence and favoritism. Others, like Gwendolyn and Dawn, Christine's kids, are said to have watched the footage in disbelief, later taking to social media with cryptic messages like, "It was always going to come to this," and "tables turn." Is this the end of Kody and Robyn? It's too early to say whether this argument will lead to a full-blown separation or divorce, but sources close to the family suggest that things are not okay. Some insiders say Robyn has begun spending more time alone, even taking short solo trips to clear her head. Others claim that she has refused to film certain scenes since the argument, requesting space and privacy, something rare for a show that thrives on transparency. Meanwhile, Kody has retreated into himself, allegedly refusing to address the incident on camera, instead requesting that producers edit the scene carefully. But producers may not comply, as this moment is set to be a pivotal episode in the upcoming season, one that fans won't want to miss. Why this argument resonates with viewers. The Brown family has always offered a unique window into a world of plural marriage, family blending, and the emotional toll it all takes. But for many fans, the core of the show has always been about human connection and human disconnection. Kody and Robyn's fight resonates because it reflects the collapse of idealism. What began as a utopian dream of love multiplied has ended in heartbreak and division. The burden of expectations. Robyn was expected to be the peacemaker, the supporter, the stable wife. But even she has limits. The fallout of favoritism. When Kody made Robyn the favorite, he alienated his other wives and children. Now he's alienating the one person he thought would never leave. Christine, Janelle, and Mary, where do they stand? Following the argument, each of Kody's exes reacted in their own way. Christine, now happily married to David Woolley, reportedly offered a word of support to Robyn via private message. While the two women have never been particularly close, Christine has been advocating for healing rather than bitterness. Maybe now she understands how it felt for the rest of us, Christine reportedly told a friend. Janelle was reportedly the most shocked by the blow-up. She told cameras in a confessional, "I never thought I'd see Robyn raise her voice at him. I guess we're all just human in the end." Mary, who once viewed Robyn as a friend, reportedly showed little sympathy. She made her bed, she reportedly said. Now she has to lie in it. What's next for the show, and the Browns? With production deep into filming the new season, the timing of this on-camera fight could not be more dramatic. TLC is reportedly restructuring upcoming episodes to center around the fallout of the argument, teasing it as the most shocking moment in Sister Wives history. There's even speculation that Robyn may take a break from filming, or that producers may pivot the focus onto the children, particularly Maddie, Michael T., and Gwendolyn, who are now stepping into public roles and sharing their sides of the story. Final thoughts: the collapse of a kingdom. For years, the Brown family has lived in the public eye, first as pioneers of plural marriage and then as witnesses to its unraveling. Kody Brown's world has slowly collapsed around him, one wife at a time. Robyn was supposed to be his last safe harbor. But this explosive argument shows that even the strongest appearances can hide deep fractures. Whether it leads to reconciliation or separation, one thing is clear: the illusion of happily ever after for Kody and Robyn has shattered. As one fan on Reddit put it perfectly, "We thought Robyn won. Now it turns out she just got the last slice of a crumbling pie." Stay tuned, because if this fight is any indication, the real story of the Brown family is just beginning. For years, Robyn Brown was seen as Kody's favorite wife, a title she never explicitly asked for but also never rejected. While Christine, Janelle, and Mary all exited their spiritual marriages with Kody, Robyn remained the last wife standing. She was the only one legally married to Kody, and their bond often appeared unshakable, especially as the other wives accused Kody of emotionally and physically abandoning them in favor of Robyn. But recent episodes hinted at a growing divide even in that relationship. Viewers had started to notice Kody's shifting mood. He seemed more impatient, more reactive, and occasionally even dismissive toward Robyn. While she remained committed to the idea of family unity, her desperation to keep the family together now appeared less like altruism and more like control. According to insiders, tension had been building for months. Robyn had grown increasingly frustrated that she was being blamed for the breakdown of the family. Meanwhile, Kody resented being portrayed as Robyn's puppet, especially when things started going wrong. Their once whispered conversations behind closed doors turned into loud confrontations during filming, and it all came to a head during a family discussion at Robyn's house that was meant to be about the division of Coyote Pass and future holiday plans. Chapter 2, The Blowout, Caught on Camera. Cameras were rolling when it happened. According to leaked sources from the production crew and testimonials from family insiders, Kody and Robyn's explosive fight began with a disagreement over finances. Kody was angry about the lingering Coyote Pass land sale, particularly the pressure he felt from Janelle and Meri to finalize it. He reportedly lashed out at Robyn, accusing her of being too involved in financial decisions and trying to micromanage everything. "You wanted this house, you wanted the nanny, you wanted the big purchases. And now I'm the one who looks like the bad guy while you sit there acting like the victim," Kody shouted during the argument, his voice full of fury. Robyn, visibly emotional, tried to respond calmly but was clearly shaken. "I have always tried to support you. I didn't make those decisions on my own. Don't you dare blame me for everything falling apart," she retorted, her voice cracking. The fight escalated when Robyn accused Kody of not protecting her and their children emotionally from the fallout of his failed relationships with the other wives. "You let them come after me, you let the public rip me apart while you sat there silent," she cried. "You used to say you'd protect me. Where is that man?" At one point, Kody reportedly stood up and stormed off the set, throwing his mic onto the table in frustration. "I can't do this anymore," he muttered, pacing in the yard outside while producers scrambled to cool him down. The scene was chaotic, raw, and emotional, capturing a side of Kody and Robyn viewers had never seen before. Chapter 3, The Family's Shocked Reaction. Christine, Janelle, and Meri weren't present for the actual fight but were informed about it almost immediately. According to sources close to the production, the ex-wives were shocked but not surprised. Christine reportedly said, "I always knew something like this would happen. Robyn and Kody have been under too much pressure. That kind of perfection they try to portray just isn't real." Janelle, ever the voice of logic, was more introspective. "I think they've both been holding in a lot. Robyn is tired of being blamed, and Kody is tired of being wrong. But that's marriage. That's family. You either grow or you break apart." Meri, whose relationship with Robyn had soured in recent years, had a more cutting reaction. "Maybe now people will see the real Robyn. I don't wish this on anyone, but I've had my fill of watching her pretend everything's fine." Their children were even more taken aback. Brianna and Aurora, who have always defended Robyn, were reportedly devastated. Meanwhile, Paydon Brown, Christine's son, posted a cryptic message on social media that fans interpreted as a dig at Kody. "Maybe now the truth will finally be televised." Chapter 4, Kody and Robyn's power imbalance exposed. What makes this fight so fascinating is that it didn't just show cracks in their relationship, it exposed a deep imbalance that fans had long suspected. While Kody always framed Robyn as supportive and obedient to his vision of patriarchal leadership, this argument revealed that Robyn has been more of a strategic partner than a passive follower. For years, Robyn was blamed for stealing Kody from the other wives, when in fact, she may have simply been the only one willing to play the long game. But with the other wives gone and no more sister wives to divert attention, Robyn now bears the full weight of Kody's expectations, failures, and emotional baggage. Kody, on the other hand, seemed overwhelmed by this new reality. Without multiple wives to balance out his ego and insecurities, he has focused all his unresolved feelings onto Robyn, who is no longer willing to bear the brunt of his blame without fighting back. This fight shattered the illusion of unity. It showed that even the so-called soulmate couple had serious fractures made worse by the exit of Meri, Janelle, and Christine, and amplified by public backlash and social media scrutiny. Chapter 5, The Fallout, What Happens Now? Since the argument, Kody and Robyn have reportedly taken some time apart, not physically, but emotionally. Filming was paused for 2 days to allow the couple to regroup. Producers considered scrapping the footage, but ultimately, it was decided that the moment was too raw and too important to cut. According to rumors, the next few episodes of Sister Wives Season 19 will center on the aftermath of the fight, with confessional interviews revealing Kody and Robyn's separate thoughts on what happened. In one upcoming episode preview, Robyn is seen crying, saying, "I never thought it would come to this. I thought I was doing everything right." Kody, meanwhile, looks exhausted and bitter. "I've lost everything. I don't know who I am anymore." Fans speculate that this could be the beginning of the end for Kody and Robyn. While no official separation has been announced, the emotional damage is evident, and neither seems sure how to move forward.